However, since I am agreeing to give up my shares of stock at a price that is slightly lower than the current trading price, if the stock remained above $47.50 at December expiration, I would generate a profit of $270. However, I would receive a very high downside protection by selling this call. If we sold the December 47.5 call, we would receive a 6.9% downside protection. This means that my shares of Hewlett-Packard could drop almost 7% within the next 20 or 30 days before I would technically be losing money on the position. Now let's say that I am slightly bullish over the next 20 to 30 days. I feel that Hewlett-Packard might rise significantly in that time frame. Instead of using a neutral initial stock sentiment, I'll simply click the drop-down menu and click on Bullish. I'll then click the Submit button to see what opportunities and how much money is out there sitting on the table waiting for me to claim if I was more bullish on Hewlett-Packard. Here, I see that I could generate a smaller monetary income right now of $150 if I sold the further out of the money 55 strike call. If my shares of Hewlett-Packard did rise above $55 within the next 20 to 30 days, I would realize a very high profit of $4,420. Now, because the premium is slightly smaller and the income that I generated was lower, this would only give us a downside protection of 0.3%. Still, this protection of 0.3%, the $150 of income I generated right now, is much more than I would receive than if I just held the shares of stock, did not sell a call against it, and turned my shares of stock into a covered call trade. Without selling a covered call against my shares of stock, I am leaving money on the table every day that I can take advantage of. Whenever you have a question about how much money you are leaving on the table for shares of stock that you own, simply log on to your PowerOptions account, click on the Covered Call Strategy tab, and then click on the Quick Find tool, and you'll see how much money is waiting on the table for you. Remember, if you have any questions at any time regarding the tools available on PowerOptions or option strategies in general, you can access the various education and learning tools in the main Home tab. You can also access various help tools and tip sheets in the strategies themselves, or you can feel free to give us a call at our toll-free number 877-992-7971 or 302-992-7971 if you reside outside of the continental United States. You can also send us an email at any time to support@poweropt.com. That's poweropt.com, and one of our staff members will answer you as quickly as possible. Thank you again for viewing our webinar on the PowerOptions Covered Call Quick Find tool. And remember, if you are just holding shares of stock and are of the buy and hold mentality, you are leaving money on the table, and the tools on PowerOptions will help you evaluate just how much money is out there waiting for you, as well as analyzing how much extra protection you could receive by turning your long stock positions into a covered call trade.